You know, I should always just check. Yep, no, I did. I actually did it this time. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another day of building and PC doing and all that fun jazz. I am your host, Justin Robey. For those of you who are joining us over from the Corsair channel, welcome to Corsair 4500X build. We have actually had this case for a little while. We just haven't done a build in it. In fact, the first one that we had done for a live stream for a while was actually the AIRO 5400, which that's the one that I decided I was going to stream on Wi-Fi. That was genius. But now we are back and we are building inside of this case. Excited to do it. It'll be my first time doing a live build inside of it. If you don't know, this is a case that came out from them, the Frame 4500X. It wasn't, I feel like it wasn't that, it was like 2 months ago. It was not that long ago. It may have been a little bit longer, but really, what's wrong with streaming on Wi-Fi? Well, for me, it was really bad because I didn't have the Wi-Fi antenna in, so the connection was really terrible, and because of that, it kept dropping, and people were like, what is going on with the stream? Why is this the worst streaming experience ever? And then there was crying, 3 people died. It was like a whole thing, guys. So that's what we're trying to avoid again with this one. Other than that, streaming on Wi-Fi is fine. So it was good, but I'm excited to be here, excited to be streaming today with you guys and doing this build. It's gonna be a great build. I'm excited about it. I always like doing Arctic builds because they're some of the easiest to see when we stream. And then, truth be told, the other thing too is just like I love the way that they look when they're all said and done. So very, very excited about that and all that sort of stuff. How are you guys though? It's been a whole less than 24 hours since we hung out, right? Like we actually were hanging out yesterday, which is actually pretty cool. So, dang, I must have missed a lot during that stream. Hoffman, you did, dude. I mean, honestly, I had to resuscitate Brian like 4 times. Like it was crazy, and yeah, it was great. It was a whole thing. But
he said he was certified in CPR, but he didn't show me a card at all, and he just kept trying to put his mouth on me.
I was like, just let me make out with you, sir.
This will all be a lot easier if you just
It'll all
lay
be
back.
a lot easier if you just let it go. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. Dang it, you're on to me. But no, it was still a super fun stream. It just was frustrating that we were dealing with tech issues. But yeah, it was good. Yeah, time for you to pay. Braxel wants his $50. I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on with you and that $50, dude. But yeah, you better get it paid. But anyway, guys, excited to be here. Excited to be having Corsair join us again, and just be get to do a really neat build. It's gonna be a good day. Now, the one thing that I want to let people know, and maybe you do know it, maybe you don't, is that we are doing a giveaway in partnership with Corsair, and then also with the folks over at Falcon Northwest. And so, if you don't know, I'm going to show you this right here. It is the PC, and we're also giving away an amazing Vanguard and Saber mouse as well. So this one is currently going right now. We have, yeah, I'm going to go to capture right now. Oh, it's not even showing up. Okay, well, that's weird. Replug it in here. There it goes. So yeah. So anyway, guys, this is one of the things that we just launched. We're going to have some videos and stuff coming out for this. Now, this is not a US only giveaway. It is actually worldwide. We just basically we will stream. Shipping is covered to US only. If you end up winning worldwide, what we'll do is we'll literally just send you. You just have to pay for the tariffs and the shipping. But in terms of that, you're going from there. But we're basically giving away a Falcon Northwest Talon PC. We're also giving a Vanguard mouse and Vanguard keyboard and Saber ultralight competition mouse from Corsair to one lucky winner. We're going to be doing this over the next 3 months, so we're going to do one of these every month. The way that you do is you just watch and you earn. So basically, subscribers basically get 2 times the points, but basically you get 100 points for following, and then you get tipping and all these other things. There's lots of ways for you to basically earn it. And then at the end of the month, on the last episode, we'll basically draw the winner, and you could walk away with the PC. Now, the other thing that is actually super cool as well, super cool unless you're the guy who won the keyboard yesterday. That guy was a cheater. So that's the thing is we do our due diligence, and we came to find out that he was somebody who is multi-accounting and all that sort of stuff. So we're re-rolling that winner today. So the Maker 75 keyboard that we gave away yesterday, we're actually going to be giving away today. That is a worldwide giveaway. All you got to do is be joining us. And so today we're going to be giving away a Maker 75 keyboard. That is for folks who've never seen those. We actually built this one yesterday on keyboards and gaming. Basically, the person gets to choose. They get to choose their base plate, their keycaps, and their switches. I've actually built, this is our third of 4 that we're building right here. This was basically using their matrix? I'm forgetting, my name is spacing because it was yesterday, and I've dumped everything. But their matrix switches, this is their one of their keycap combinations, and then their carbon base, and then they have their LCD module as well. So anyway, it's going to be worldwide. All you got to do is at some point in time, we're going to give this away during the course of the stream, and so all you got to do if you want to get in on that is just be hanging out, and that'll work in both Corsair and on Robeytech channels, and so that should be super neat. And so we've built the Thocky, we've built a linear, and then we've built, next week we're going to be building with the Cherry Blossom one as well, so that should be super cool. And by the way, Sergeant Nobody, thank you for the 5 gifted subs and all that sort of stuff. So
looks like people are ready to win. There's already 200 people in here.
Yeah, dude, we already got people who are joining us. Zenu dropping 5 gifted subs as well. You guys are off to a good start. So anyway, huge shout out to Corsair for sponsoring that stream yesterday, and then also just letting us be part of it. But I think it's cool that we get to have Corsair, and we're going to give away that keyboard, and it should be cool. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. So lots of chances to win today, and then of course, if we get 150 likes over at youtube.com/RobeyTechLive, we'll give you a $15. We'll give away a $15 new A gift card, or $15 gift card to one lucky winner is there. So as we're doing the build and all that sort of stuff, make sure you head over there, hit that thumbs up button, and then we'll do that at the same time. So don't cheat. And enjoy, guys. Just watch, and then as you watch, you earn points, and then you can win a PC, which I think is really cool. And again, huge shout out to Falcon and Corsair for sponsoring the monthly giveaways as well. So yeah, I think that's everything, right? We covered it all. We can talk about this. We can talk about this build. Any other questions? Anything else that people are saying? Hopefully you're looking forward to this. Can nobody win too? Nobody. If your name is Nobody, you can win, I guess.
Sergeant Nobody?
Yeah, Sergeant Nobody can win. Yeah, chat, I'm upgrading my PC bit by bit between a PSU or mobile stage. Help Head on, and if you have questions, head over to discord.gg/Robeytech. We'd love to talk to you guys about that stuff too. So, Sergeant Nobody's trying to win. Yeah, so he's trying to go from there too. Where's my free 9070 XT? I don't know. I keep asking that same question. I don't know where it is. Shifty, thank you for the Prime sub. And Zenu. And remember, guys, if you do use your Prime subs, we're not entirely sure that will give you the 500 bonus points, but they do make your double. You were earning 2 times as much. So drop your Prime sub. Yeah, I mean, again, then you're earning 2 times as many. All you got to do is chill, and you're earning points twice as fast, which is also very, very cool. So, and then you can go to Stream Elements, log into Stream Elements, and you can see all of that stuff as well. So I think that's all the paperwork. Let's talk about what we're doing today. And we're doing it in this. And all in all, from what I understand, Andrew, who's here in the channel, he's from the team over at Corsair. He hand bends all of these tempered glasses right there. That's his job, is to hand bend the glass, right? So he's just got what he does is he takes all of the toilet paper tube rolls that he uses that he doesn't use, and he's made almost like a little form that he can use when he heats up the glass. So it's pretty cool that that's what he does, right? So if you guys have any questions about that, talk to him. He can teach you how to do glass bending, and maybe you can only make your own tempered glass stuff following his easy step-by-step using toilet paper roll guide to make your own handmade 4500X, right, Andrew? Yep. Told me to, he basically said, she told him to get bent. Lucky's job is to tell him to get bent. How many side panels have been broken? That's a question for him, right? Oh yeah, and then she basically says, get back to work. We got more of these to sell. What does he use for the heat on the glass? That's a trade secret. He can't tell you. It's, I don't have the answer to that. Maybe he'll tell you over the course of the stream or whatever it was. We'll have to find out, so. What is the reference of this case? Okay, so this case is the Corsair Frame 4500X. So it's a new key. It's a newer case from the team over at Corsair. The thing that's so crazy about this is that this is in a lot of ways very similar to the 3500X. This is the LXR version of the case, which means we have the reverse LX fans. We're going to be using Corsair iCUE Link throughout the build in general. Airflow-wise, for our review and all the stuff that we essentially did for it, it's a very, very performant case. And then the other thing too is you've got that dual chamber. Now it's not dual chamber. Sorry, it's a single chamber design with lots of opportunity to create really good airflow. You can mount. We're going to be mounting fans to the bottom. We're going to be mounting a fan down here, so it's great for direct air to the GPU. It's not like their Air 5400 where you have 3 chambers, and then of course it's got a built-in sag bracket. So there's a lot of actually really, really nice support for this case, and I'm actually just excited. And then the other two is it does also have their famous frame system in it, which allows you to adjust the frames to do different fan sizes. And actually you can support up to 200 millimeter fans at the top. Now I know that's not in the primary material, but I did ask Justin, PR over at Corsair, and he told me that is just like one of those little hidden features. So if you wanted to throw 200 millimeter fans at the top, you absolutely could. But today we're going to be throwing a 360 millimeter AIO. Can you compare the RX Max fans and the LX fans? So essentially, I can. Really kind of the big thing is one of the reasons that I like the LX fans so much is that they are first, I think they are the first that actually supported the -R moniker. So on top of that, they have a better airflow versus the RX Max, which obviously are the highest airflow fans. And the other two is they do reverse mode, so you can actually keep them from having to flip them around like we've done with their QX and RX fans in the past, right? So. Yeah, which is actually pretty neat. Yeah, so it should be pretty neat. So anyway, I think the retail for this one, the LX-R version, is $259. There it is, right there, $259. And then it's we're going to show you the other thing too that's actually really nice about this case as well is just a lot of the quality of life features that you guys will see as we're doing the build for hiding things like iCUE Link cables and all that sort of stuff as well. But I'm going to do my hydrate. We're going to do our dad joke, and then we'll start going through the parts list and getting this whole thing built, which should be good. And of course, please continue asking the questions, all that sort of stuff, because we want to make sure that we're answering them. Okay, dad joke time, Brianna. I had a happy childhood. My dad used to put me in the tires and roll me down the hills. Those were good years. Hey, Sharkashay, thank you very much for the sub, man, and I appreciate you. Okay, so there's our dad joke. Let's talk about what we're putting inside of this. Okay, so first and foremost, we're going to start with the GPU because I always like to talk about GPU and CPU pairings. So we're going to be starting with the Gigabyte AERO RTX 5080. This is the all-white. It's an all-white. I mean, last time we had that one guy who I joked that you can't have this build because I didn't put a white GPU in it. But different white GPU. This is the RTX 5080 AERO. This is actually the SFFOC version. Right now it's about $1,200. We checked over on Amazon. One thing I like about it, clean lines. It should go very, very well with the overall lines of the case and stuff like that. And then, of course, because we're using a 5080 and there really isn't a nice jump, this is a perfect time to use a Ryzen 7 9800X3D. So the Ryzen 7 9800X3D and the RTX 5080 is kind of the entry point that I talk about a lot of times when people are doing, if you're not doing a 1080p build and you want to kind of max out your build, this is where you might see something like a 9800X3D coming in as a perfect choice from a CPU standpoint. So that's why we're using this particular CPU. If I was using a 5070 Ti, 5070 and 9070 XT, something like that, I'd probably do something like a 9700X, 9600X just to maximize and make sure I'm getting the absolute best GPU to pair with the CPU in general. So anyway, there is the CPU and GPU combo. And then of course we start gumbing. I mean, we're on Corsair, we're on Corsair's Twitch, so we got to use a lot of Corsair parts, starting with their Dominator Titanium RAM. Guys, at this point in time, this stuff is pretty much like gold at this point, just given how much DDR5 prices are going. The link that we had for Amazon last time I checked, this was sold out. Regularly, I think at the time that we got it, it was about $180. I think right now it's like $259 or something like that. So the prices for DDR5 have gone a little insane, right? If I must say so myself, but beautiful, beautiful RAM, very tight timings, great heat spreaders. It's a bit tall, so the one thing is if you're going to do something like some air-cooled builds or something like this, probably not the ideal RAM, but given that we're doing like an AIO build on this one, then we can just have pretty looking RAM and all that sort of stuff. So this is stunning RAM, and this is some of their highest end RAM. So this is their flagship RAM, which is actually pretty cool. I have Corsair. Okay, nice, Kurosaki. That is true. And then Sergeant Nobody dropping 5 more gifted subs. So Roblon says, what about those insane RAM prices? I'm just saying, man, they're insane. That's all I can say. It's a little bit of a crazy time to get through this. So these are this is CL32, yes. Yes, CL32. What did you say, Araxis? Because we've already benched this and tested it, so it works already. So I know we're good there. Yeah, well, I think yours Sasco, I think that's a fair thing of that. 6400 CL. This is, I don't know why we're not doing 6400. I don't know why we're doing. I think this is because originally this actually. Let me go see if I have 6,000 mega transfer RAM. That's actually a really good question, Araxis. I think originally when we done this build, it was so close to the Air 5400 build that we should have done CL6. Should have done CL6000. I have more RAM. Dominator. Okay, well there's the answer. I have no more white Dominator RAM. So that's why it's the kit we have. I don't think we have any more white Dominator RAM. Do I have any white? You know, I could just go to non-Dominator. This is 64 gigs, 52, 56, 32 gigs. Here we go. We'll switch to this. I mean, I love Dominator, but we'll go to this instead. To make it a little bit of a better pairing. That's a good point, Raxness. So we're actually going to switch it. Sorry, I know that this is going to freak out my whole team because they're like, what? We're actually going to switch to 6,000 megahertz, 32 gigs Vengeance DDR5. So there we go. That's a little bit better and a better pairing for the AMD version. And the price and stuff will change. Blondie, can we see about getting that updated? I'll get you the kit number here in a minute for that. So we'll switch to DDR5, 6,000 mega transfer, Vengeance RAM. And we'll save that for an Intel build. Not that we don't, so. So yeah, I think originally when we done this was supposed to be a CU, a Core Ultra build, and then we didn't pay attention to the RAM stuff there. So we're gonna switch to this. It's, let's see, it's CL30, looks like CL36. Yeah, 36. So, Blondie, can you ask Jasmine 36, 36, 36, and then see if we can get a new graphic from Sean as well. So, anyway, there we go right there. So there's our RAM. For our storage, we're not changing this. We're using a 2 terabyte MP Core 600 XT. So there's our storage right there. It's 2 terabytes right there. And then, let's see, for the motherboard, making sure we're sticking with the all right here, we're using the ROG Strix B850-gaming Wi-Fi. So this is a white PCB, all that sort of stuff. Should look absolutely stunning. I think it's going to end up looking great. It's going to look really, really nice inside of the case. Goes well with our CPU. We've got Wi-Fi 7, I believe, right? So Wi-Fi 7. I'm trying to find out what our Wi-Fi is. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, there it is. Wi-Fi 7. Yeah, Dolby Atmos, all that sort of stuff. So you get all the fun toys, which I always care about. For cooling on this bad boy, we're going to use the iCUE Link Titan 360 RX RGB. So these will actually be RX fans, but the cool thing is because of iCUE Link, we can actually use both, and it'll work absolutely fine. Which will be great. And then we also have a little bit of additional cooling. We're going to be adding some additional LX120-R fans down at the bottom. 3 just to blow airflow into the CPU, and then we have a reverse fan, LX120 RGB. So there are all of the parts for our build. All of the parts for our build and everything that is going inside of this beautiful frame 4500X case right over here. So it should be crazy. And then apparently Blondie is doing the prediction for the RAM click right now, and I don't know what her number is.
Looks like 96.
96? Okay, so 96. So she's going high again. She gets one win and goes crazy. So we'll have to see what happens here.
It's only half a decibel higher than before.
Oh, I thought it was it was 95.4. Oh, yeah, okay.
Which
yeah.
you nailed.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. So there, we don't need this. We need this. We don't need this. Drop those two things. Oh, the PSU.
Yeah, I was just about to say, did we?
Where's our PSU? It's an RM850E white. I don't know why it's not in here. That's a great question. Yeah, we need our white RM850E. So it's a white RM850E PSU. White RM850E PSU. Here's a 1000E. RM850E. I see them. Okay, so we're going to use a different PSU. Sorry, so we're going to have to update this too. We're going to use the RM1000X Shift PSU, which is actually going to work great in this case. So there is our PSU. So it's going to be the RM1000X Shift. So there's our PSU. So Blondie, can we get those updated? We need to update to the RM1000X. And there is our PSU. So we're good. And I'm glad that we're using the Shift. That'll be nice. Okay. J-Rock, somebody said I should stop smelling PSUs, that it's probably not good for my brain.
You mean huffing PSUs?
Yeah, huffing PSUs, yeah. So. So I will say this, Araxnus, 5080s don't have the same problem as a 5090. You don't have that. It doesn't have the same power spike issues or anything like that. So 850 watts for this combination, especially with the 9800X3D, would have been, it was more than fine. You do not need 1,000 watts for this build. So. Blondie has a lot of power. She doesn't have any content banning power. I just want to be super clear. So, Blondie, let me know when our new links and assets are ready, and then we'll I'll change it and update it accordingly. Okay, so let's start with this, dude, because this motherboard is, dude, this motherboard is so nice. I love, dude, Asus just, I mean, they knock it out of the park every time. So it's not the RAM, the 6400 megahertz RAM. It does run 1-to-1. I'm fairly sure, because I'm pretty sure that Kevin tested it and we were fine. But ideally, it's wasting money, right? You don't need to buy 6400 megatransfer RAM for AMD. 6000 is the ideal speed for the Infinity Fabric and all that sort of stuff. So a lot of times there's no reason to run faster. So that's why. And so I'm literally, I want to make sure I'm making a recommendation for a build that makes some sense. Like using a Shift 1000 watt PSU, you could do 850 watts, but 1000 now means, well, no, 1000 is just basically you have additional headroom. So should you go to a 9950X 3D or decide to overclock a 9950X at some point in time, you have some overhead to do that, right? Don't be afraid to play with white parts, dude. Don't let your fears keep you from enjoying the process of building. Building is what brings us joy. You know what I mean? Yay. Let's enjoy it, you know? Okay. So let's throw this down. There we go. There's our CPU. Okay, now for the famous RAM click. Blondie says today 96. 96 is what she's saying. Parts list, and then I need the new links for YouTube, please, and for you as well. I think this has not been opened. This is new RAM. Guys, new RAM. We're gonna do it the anime style race. Shing! You gotta make sure you make the shing sound. Smell the new RAM? Let's smell it. Here we go, guys. I think it's 500 now, Figment. It's really high. Because it was like one of those things with the amount of new streams, you didn't want people to be able to, we didn't make it harder to max out. For these builds, for the builds that we do that are teardowns, no, not everything is new. We sometimes do other ones. Shing! For commissions, yes, the commission parts are all new. But sometimes they're open because we also test them. This one was, I had to go to the back and be like, oh yeah, I should be using different RAM. I hate this sign. There we go. Brian's all about the zooms, dude. He's all about those quality pans, the zooms, all of that stuff.
That's what I'm here for.
That's what he's, that and just making me feel bad about being alive. Okay, I'm looking for peels. Oh, there's some peels there, Brian. How very appealing. He's gonna zoom in. So side the, okay. Wait, I really just confused people. I'm gonna peel this and then I will answer that question. There we go. Okay. Oh, you're on the thing. Okay. Let me just answer this. Guys, my parts are not 10 years old. Guys, they've been opened and put into a build and then put away. They are practically brand new. And what we're doing is when we build this PC, let's say for instance I was just gonna sell it to you or whatever it was, the cost of the parts didn't go down. They're still new parts, right? We bench them and we test them. And the other thing too is if you want to copy it, you don't get a discount, right? Like if you're gonna go build and replicate this build, you're gonna click on those links and that's what you're gonna pay. So the value of this build, should you buy it, is represented by those costs. So that's what I'm doing. So that's hopefully that gives you some clarity. Okay, so let's go back and let's see what the clicks are like. I don't think it should be like, the question shouldn't be, is it gonna hit this? It should just be, is Blondie wrong? That's really the question that we're trying to get in here, right? It's just, is Blondie wrong? Okay. Okay, here we go. Are we on the top down? I don't see the top.
I was trying to get your finger shaking.
Okay, there we go. Sorry, I know, here we go. Oh, wow. Not even remotely close. This is that
into oatmeal.
Yeah, it was just literally like, it's not even gonna be 90, guys. I'll try again on this one. Oh man, nope. That was it. It's clicked in, guys. That was it. It was like 80. It was not user error, guys. That was just like, there was no click. There was no click on that at all. So the answer to the question is, hold on, give me a quick zoom here. The answer to the question is, Blondie was wrong. It's just that simple. Blondie was wrong. So there you go. I don't need to. I didn't. Apparently, you guys. I will see myself out. That was the quietest, guys. I just got to say, that was some of the quietest RAM I've ever put. It was like
mushiest.
It was mushy, right? I don't think, guys, Corsair. I don't think it was your fault, right? I think that this is that new seating mechanism for Asus, but like there was like no click. Okay, there was a little one there, but that was like...
Yeah, we're talking...
Yeah, that was mild, right?
Nothing.
Yeah, it was... Dude, that's mushy. I just felt bad because, like, Corsair was like, I didn't know we were making silent RAM kits. I feel really bad about this whole segment. That it was not your fault, Corsair.
We had a segment of quiet RAM clicks, and then we had a GPU that we didn't, RAM, or we didn't use the decibel meter for. I wonder if we should try to read the GPU now.
Yeah. Oh. That would. Yeah, maybe. I mean, we could try it for sure.
Sometimes.
So let's see what we have here. Robey uses AI noise cancellation for his RAM clicks. You guys are really working hard on this whole.
Well, the decibel meter would have to be in
Blondie says, I went off recommendations, never again. Now she's like, this is personal. Every time she's like, 5. The answer is 5. Okay, so here we go. This is actually pretty neat. So this is one of those really kind of like extra level removable slots. It's got like, wow, look at that, dude. It's like a whole thing. It's like you can ride a horse on there. Giddy up, dude. Giddy up, doggy. It's very fancy. Okay, let's move this up a little bit. This stuff likes to stick to you, man. Okay. I'm gonna use my little RAM picker, my other help may peel. There we go. I think I need to stretch. I need to stretch from pork. Okay. Blondie says, okay, Blondie, here we go. I'm even gonna do like one of those half push-ups there, so just to make sure that my biceps and triceps are warmed up from this. Okay, guys, now you've seen me stretch. I'll even do the duck butt. I'm gonna take this out and I'm gonna click it one more time, and we'll see if this makes any difference in Blondie being wrong. Here we go. Did me stretching and doing the thing make it 95 or 96? Nope, that had no impact whatsoever. It wasn't even 90, it was 88. Just saying.
Surprised you got that high.
Oh man. Okay, so here we go. Let's pop this in here now. Anything else I can do, Blondie? Oh man, we've been working together too long that we've got this kind of relationship. I'm a heartless clicker. Are your batteries low? This is blasphemy. Okay, here we go. Popping that down. And wow, that's just a really neat mechanism for that. That's pretty cool.
Is there a peel on the mechanism?
Yeah, I already took it off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Thank you for checking though.
Yeah.
There was a peel. There's a peel here. This is very fancy. Got a peel there. No, oh, there's a peel here. For those who dare. That's me. I dare. Okay, I think that's everything. Okay, now we got to do is we got to put our. This doesn't always work, but we're gonna put it on anyway. Oh well, no, it's Corsair. I mean, it's AMD. So I forgot. Yeah, for Intel it doesn't work as well, but for AMD it should not be a problem. For our Titan 360, we're gonna put our AMD stuff on here. There's AMD bracket. Is it safe to use an extension? So it's better to use a full run. So you can buy a replacement versus using an extension. I would use a replacement. And all of those cables are normally fine. So I think that I would prefer that you, that would be my answer. Does this just go straight into the... That's the LGA brackets. This almost looks like it just goes directly into the... Okay, so I don't even need... All I gotta do is take that out. Cool. Perfect. Awesome. So looking at stuff like cable mods, stuff like that. Is it safe to put RGB on my RGB? No. RGB cannot go on RGB. Too much stacking of RGB can lead to too much just eternal happiness. You can totally mix black and white parfs. That's like essentially, that's like called a panda build, dude. Yeah, panda, stormtrooper, there's a whole like theme around that. So, I want to remove this adapter and then we'll start getting our case ready. Too much RGB can bring too much happiness, let's just say. Studies say that people who are sad don't have enough RGB in their life. That's what it says.
That's just science.
That's science, dude. You can't argue with science. Oh, thank you. Blondie, any luck on new links? I'll take care of that. RGB it adds so much FPS at the same time. Well, a new link here. New asset. There we go, hold on. Just checking something. Okay, and there we go. I got those. I'm gonna fix the links real quick, guys, and then we'll be good. Just gotta fix those links. Just gotta fix those links. Blondie, can you tell Tom and see if he can respond? Because that seems weird. Okay, just fixing our links real quick. There we go. Okay, so that's fixed. So now we have the right things. Okay. So we got all of that out now. And then what I can do now is I can go to parts list, and then watch this, guys. Watch, here we go. Parts list. Properties, browse, and just like that, boom. Now we have all the right parts. Shift, there's all of our parts. Corsair Vengeance DDR5, And so now we actually have it all correct. Look at how magical that is. It's like you have a team working all the time. So yeah, I'm very, very excited about this whole thing. That's so cool. Okay, let me just do one thing and see what he says. All right, cool. Let's keep going. Time to strip this case down. Okay, here we. I think this one, like, you have to, like, I forgot
That
how.
one pushes forward, I think.
That's right, yeah, it's like, it's not normal. Okay, first thing we gotta do is remove the top. I remember that. There we go, remove this, and this has got like the little partial section.
Yeah, that back panel has to come off too.
Yep.
That other second.
Yeah, this one right here. Oh, okay, there it goes. That was the. There it is. Boom. Look at, I mean, dude, look at that. That's so crazy. It's like very, very, like, so nuts, dude.
I think that one comes down from the bottom, or comes
Yeah,
out
it's
from
like-
the bottom.
Yeah, it's like something where if you don't feel like you gotta, I remember the pull being a little bit weird. There we go. And then this comes off. And there we go. Stripped. Not of its dignity. And then up here at the top, guys, you can actually see, this is the frame stuff right here. So you can actually change and adjust the frame.
Infinorail.
In Infinorail system, yeah, which is actually super cool. So, which is neat. And I mean, dude, even like you got like curves here on the PSU shroud and all that sort of stuff, which is actually pretty insane. So it's really, really, really neat case. And on top of that, so for cables, one thing that is kind of sad is it isn't all unified like on the Air 5400, but still. And then we have all our cables for our iCUE link already ready to go, so we're good there. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, I think I need to find out. Give me 1 second, guys. I need to get I don't see the parts box here. There it is. 4500X box. Okay, so now we have all the parts. And there we go, look at that. It's a nice little like box for all this stuff. Nice little separator and stuff like that. It's got like that little frame in there. Okay. Okay, so now take this. There we go. Pop this in. There we go.
Robey mic.
Oh. Is it better? I muted for a second. Okay, I'm good now. Yeah, there we go. Okay, it's all muted. Look at the build, it looks so pretty. Ooh, we got some more white zip ties. I was coming through Brian's. Yes, I forgot to. I walked into the back, trying to remember where I put the screw bin, and then I remembered faster than I thought. Okay. There we go. Oh. Oh. There we go. Okay, one in. Beautiful, beautiful, like, I love how well this is machined. It's just really nicely machined. So it just goes on so smooth. So smooth. How we doing likes on YouTube, by the way, guys? Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Did I mess it up?
Can we skip this song?
And we'll...
This is one of those songs for me.
Did it just go to a different song? I think it's the same.
Hopefully.
Hopefully it went to a different one. Okay. There we go. 76. Keep it going, guys. Remember, we get to 150, and then we're still giving away that keyboard today. And don't forget, you can get in on that PC giveaway. There's definitely enough people in the stream. Wait, did we put the... Is that what it says? Yeah, oh my gosh. Can you get that fixed, Blondie? It's a Ryzen 7 9800X3D. Okay, get that fixed. Yeah, it says Ryzen 5. He was doing it fast, trying to get it done. So the specs are a Core Ultra 7 265K and an RTX 5080. So, and I think that's all. I think that's in the. If you look at the website, it shows you what the specs are. 32 gigs of RAM, 2 terabytes NVMe.
You mentioned an Intel CPU.
Yeah, in
265K.
On the Fragbox giveaway.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that.
Yeah. Trying to make sure that we have more. There we go, another screw right there. I believe so. I believe you can get them at New A Canada. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. So there's all of our parts here. So now what we're going to do is we're going to start putting all of the, start hooking up all the front panels. It's front panel dance time. Where are you going to put them in? Just kidding. Okay, so we have our, that's for this. Okay, so now we're gonna do, so this right here, this is the USB for our hub, our iCUE Link hub. So we should be able to, if I'm right, if I'm good, we do a little shifting here. Maybe not. Sometimes this works. Okay, let me try. Let me see if I can do it with one of these first and then see if that works. This is the front panel connector. Nope, it doesn't quite work like the other one is. Okay, so what we're gonna do, guys, we're gonna take the screwdriver. We're gonna unscrew the bottom 3 screws. By the way, have you seen my little magnetic plate? It was here. Huh.
Maybe you threw it away.
No!
We were working on a video yesterday and homeboy throws away my script with all my notes.
Well, it was paper, not a magnetic thing. Okay, so we're gonna just unscrew the bottom 3. The reason is we're gonna make the bottom of this motherboard a little bit looser because I really wanna push these and have these run down here. There you go, just like that, see? Okay, so there's our USB. Hide that one nicely, perfect. Next up, we got our front panel connection. It's right here. It says front panel on it, literally like so. I'm gonna run that one down here. Okay. Next up, we have our beautiful, there it is right there, HD audio. Thank you for letting me say the word there. Just gotta be careful not to peel it too much. And then I want, the pin is up here. There we go. Oh. Boom. Okay, there's HD audio. Okay, so next ones are easy. This is our USB-C. Gonna go up right here. There we go. And then the last one is our USB 3.2. It's gonna come up right here. It's got a cool look at that. It's got a cool Corsair logo on it. That's pretty neat. Little attention to detail there. There we go. Perfect. All right, so now all of our main cables are in. We're gonna do a little light cable management just to keep things under control here. Light cable management as opposed to heavy cable management. I guess there's a difference there. I'm gonna pretend there is. I don't know if the Corsair folks want to chime in on heavy versus light cable management. I'm gonna go with this is light. This is gonna be light. Cable management, I do not know her. No! Hey, Frozen, thank you for the resub. You're amazing. That means that you're getting double points towards the giveaway. There we go. I do not know, Moa. That is an origin question. Boom, boom, boom. Cables manage themselves just fine. That is not true. And that is blasphemy. Do you hear this? Do you hear this? Guys, do you hear what he's saying? Do you hear this nonsense, as my wife would say? What is this nonsense? Cables managing themselves, cats and dogs sleeping together. Okay, we're just gonna make sure that's really tight here. Oh, perfect. That's the cable I was looking for right there. Yeah, Moa, we just did. We just got finished playing with the 2005 PC. Mass hysteria. That's right. Trying to avoid the mass hysteria here. There we go. This is the part of every stream that always seems like Brian's the most deflated. It's like, how do you make shooting cable management look interesting? You don't. You just cry.
I just can't get a much better angle than top-down.
Yeah, top-down really is kind of the best angle.
So, you know, I take a little break, I sit down, rest my feet a little bit.
Cries for hours.
Just try to keep Robey's mouth from trying to perform CPR on me.
It'll happen, buddy, when you least expect it. Oh, shoot. There it is right there.
I'm gonna put on my tombstone. The CPR wasn't consensual.
I still owe Braxel $50. Come on, man. There it is. Okay. Okay, so now this is going to be a stand-in one just to kind of get these out of the way for now. A little bit of cable management never hurt anybody. Oops. Stop. Okay. Now I need to make this look good. I'm trying to figure out how to ideally make our build look nice here. So we'll move this here.
Kind of curious, where's everybody tuning in from?
Madagascar.
I saw a good evening, but we're 2 o'clock where we are, so this could just be East Coast. UK, there it is.
Nice. That's cool. Are you guys enjoying the build today? Are you enjoying the process and watching the magic happen, other than Andrew, who doesn't like the cable management and thinks cables manage themselves? Probably another one of those people who thinks that dishes do themselves as well, and laundry. I don't know, dude, that was one of my favorite. Have you ever seen that short, Brian?
Which one?
Where this guy, he's living and his wife is incredibly frustrated with him, and she's like, I don't understand, like, I leave and I come home and you just haven't done anything. He goes, okay, I didn't want to tell you this, but he's like,
magic.
He goes, yeah, he does magic. Have you seen that one?
Yeah.
It's so funny. He's like, look,
if I just leave this laundry here, it just disappears.
I put it inside of this basket, and then it just ends up folded in my. And she's like, you can't be serious, right? He's like, no, I just didn't want to tell anybody because I was afraid I was gonna jinx it.
That's hilarious.
It's magic, and she's just like so frustrated. So I tried it on my wife. Anyway, now my ex-wife. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, I feel like we got a pretty good job in terms of getting this stuff kind of tightened here. So now I just got to figure out this one cable. This cable is driving me nuts. So I'm going to think about this here. Let me move these out of the way.
New asset is up.
Okay, perfect. Well, I mean, maybe it's good. We'll have to find out. Poor Sean. There we go. Okay, downloaded, so when we get to that, we'll show it off. Okay, now I just gotta figure out this one, like maybe I just have it down. I think that probably makes the most sense. I could potentially, because I mean, like, we're gonna have the cable from the rear, from the shift, so maybe let's use this for now. Just zip tie this right here, and then we'll call it a day. What's up, Fozzie? How are you, man? There we go. Whoa! Lake Life dropping 5 gifted subs. You're amazing, sir. Thank you. Getting those extra bonus points for the giveaway. It's a very nice giveaway that both Falcon and Corsair put together, dude. $5,000 system, man, up for grabs. Okay. So now we have, how's that look? It looks clean, right? It looks really clean. So it looks very nice. It looks clean. It looks, what do you guys think, right? Yeah, dude, it's a $4,400. Yeah, it's a $4,400 build. Yeah, and so far, I mean, dude, this case, it just works well. It's like, you know, have you ever? It's almost like the case is telepathic. It's like I really wish there was a tie. Oh, there is a tie down here. You know what I mean? It's like it's the little things, and then we're gonna flip it over, just put in our those screws at the bottom.
I just like how everything looked like it was on 90s. Like there was nothing going at an angle, really.
Yeah, you are right, sir. Okay, let's finish sealing this back up here. Ooh, a little strong on that one. There we go. Yeah, I have a feeling this is going to be a very attractive build. There we go. Go hit those likes, guys. There we go. One more screw. We're gonna celebrate. Okay, maybe I was getting a little. Actually, that doesn't sound right now that I've said it out loud.
This is a family channel.
This is a family channel. Sorry, guys. Okay, so we got all those things nice. They look good. Man, I love it when a build just like comes together. You know what I mean? It's just like this is going very well. It looks very good, and the back looks good too. Okay, Hoffman, you have to work at this. Okay, Andrew, this takes work. Okay, it doesn't just happen. You gotta spend a little bit of effort. Okay, a little bit of effort to make that happen. Just need you to lock in, buddy. Okay, let's throw our LX fans at the bottom. Oh, there's. You're not really supposed to cut towards you. That's really dumb.
Just about to say that. You getting the corner off your cut and chop card? What was that?
Yeah, there we go. That was bad. Nice safety. Nope, man. There's another thing. Another sticker. Another sticker. There we go. Robeycat does whatever a Robeycat does. Oh, that was really loud. Thank you, Zenu, for the $20. I was not ready. I was like, thank you, $20, man. You're a rock star. Appreciate you, Zenu. Such a amazing supporter of the channel, dude. I'm so grateful. Dude, we get to use the magic screws. Oh, no, we don't. We have to use the other ones. Never mind. But still, we have some magic screws. Some people are like, what are you talking about? This is a thing, guys. Okay, there we go. I think it's their theme colors. I don't think they like it. I think it's like the actual theme colors for their...
It's a brand.
It's their brand ID. Cool fans, bro. Cool fans. Doing a little peely. There we go. You know, it's funny. I should save these and just over the course of a year.
Just a giant ball.
Giant ball of,
Penis.
of scratches. I'm pretty sure if I did this, my skin would start dying after a while. So it's not.
With your history of rashes, it's probably not.
That is true. Yeah. You know what? Thanks for letting me spread those to you. I'm very grateful. Very grateful for having somebody to help me be like patient one. They do need the person who came up with those screws needs a Nobel Peace Prize, guys, for sure. What's up, Kumaran? I'm sorry if I said your name wrong. I don't even know what this is. This like oh, it's like a little piece of plastic. Okay. We're going through this here. Okay, now we got to connect the fans together in a useful way to make the magic happen. Oh yeah. You like that? Did you like that new? Look, there's a little, look, it even shows you on the side. I didn't know this, but this is because it's an LXR fan. It actually shows you which direction the airflow is going. It's actually pretty cool. Saying the air goes this way. So yeah. Okay, so these are gonna go right here on this part. Okay, so and then this fan is gonna go right here on this part. Okay, so there's all of our fans located. Now I just gotta figure out how to wire them all. So we have our AIO still. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and before I might just put 2 screws in for now, because it actually has the screws for them. I'm gonna just put a couple screws in just to hold these fans down for now. And then I'll finish doing it, because I might have to figure out how I'm gonna do all the plugging and stuff. Now, might need to use shrink just to give myself the best chance here. Oh, I gotta put the back fan in too, yeah. There we go. Gotta have the right screwdriver for the job. There we go. It's a super small screwdriver. There we go. Then I'll just make sure that's in there just temporarily, just for now. Just make sure that we get the right height. Not compensating for nothing, sir. This thing is loving to be magnetic against this, which is kind of a pain in the... Let me do the outside one first. Ooh, okay, that's like being very magnetic. It's being very magnetic. It's like being drawn to that back panel there. Oh my gosh, dude. Give me the fan back. Okay, got that one. Need one more. What? What did I do?
Sorry, Chad, I was trying to read and I had my thumb on the joystick and it was just like gradually
going down?
gradually going down.
Okay, I think that is gonna work, but we will see. Just testing it. We gotta do our rear fan. Rear fan time! So we got a rear fan right here. That move was calculated. Are you stick drifting? Yeah, there's stick drift on his
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't wear shoes in the house, in the studio house. That was, again, not good knife safety. I'm really doing a good job today. But we have the fun screws here, which is great. Which is gonna make this fun. There it is. Boom. I've been socked for a while. Though Brian does wear, he has like house shoes, so I might have to move to house shoes. I mean, they're sandals. Wow. So, okay, let's see
when
here.
you're on your feet all day, like you gotta have some kind of cushion.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, you do. But yeah, I used to just do socks, but dude, it was starting to hurt, right? Like you have to have something soft for being on there. House shoes are no, because sometimes you have shoes that are just like, they are really shoes, but they're only used indoors, so they don't have the same effect. Okay, this one we want. Now I'm just being ridiculous. It's really, just to be super clear. It says no functional purpose other than I get to use the really long screws. There we go. Oops. A little too low here on that one.
You're kind of like the Benihanas of PC building. You
Yeah.
know? Like where they're like spinning around the egg and...
Yeah, I'm the Benihanas. Yeah, that's right. I'm going to start adding other things to my building experience. Watch me catch this PC on fire. Corsair, do you want me to be on your show? I light your case on fire. Fozzie's funny, you're awesome. Okay, here we go. Distance. Here we go. Maximum distance.
Such a showman. On guard.
On guard. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. On guard.
You killed my father.
Hey, Koala, thank you for the 5 gifted subs, dude. You're a rock star.
Prepare to die.
What do you guys think? Huh? Looks good, right? Looks good. I like it. I like it. The build is coming together. Nice. Yes, it's coming together.
Very nice.
Very nice, very nice. Full of all the love and support of the build. I don't know why French people have decided that's what I'm gonna do, but that's what we're working on today. Oh, we're getting close to that giveaway for the gift card. Okay, so there's that. Yeah, the screwdriver thing was so epic in so many levels, so many ways. Okay, so let's get our AIO in. But what do you guys think? Looks good, right? Look at all the fans. My mini fans. They're here. Look at it. It looks so good, right? It's got all of the maximum airflow there. The white build looks really, really good. It's got the reverse fans. It needs more fans. I want a dad joke in French language in French accent. I don't know that much dad, but we do have a dad joke. Okay, so we do, first let's stretch, ready? I'm gonna do the case stretch. How was the case stretch? Oh my gosh, that hurt my like inner socket thing. Okay, dad joke. Hello, Brian. Why did the man name his dogs Rolex and Timex? Because they were both watchdogs, eh? Oui, oui!
Yikes.
Because they were both watchdogs! Okay, yikes. Okay, sorry. I did not mean to offend any real French individuals out there. You are amazing. I am sorry. It was meant for just a gag. Please don't hurt or hate me, okay?
He loves baguettes.
I love baguettes. I love baguettes. I have over 3 hours of high school French. I am very prepared to do this. Okay, so let's grab our... Okay, let us grab our Titan 360 RX RGB. I just know how Andrew's like, I'm gonna look at the teams chat afterwards. He's gonna be like, sir, I'm gonna have to ask you to never ever, can you just not even mention Corsair? If you could just not even bring up, if you could forget that we ever knew each other and delete my phone number, it has been awesome, but you're out. Okay.
Need you to release a statement.
We need you to release a statement saying that we did not mean to offend France in general. Okay, there's our screws. Getting all our bracket stuff out. We did not, yeah, exactly. Hoppin's like, we did not associate with this man. Somehow he got our stream key. Even though it's 83 characters long, we know he's a pro elite hacker. Oh man, this is when we end the stream. Oh, this might be new. Or maybe just, oh yeah, this has thermal paste on it, dude. This is a new AIO. Good thing we're starts to block Robeytech. All of a sudden you're just like, I don't understand why I don't see Corsair chat anymore. Dun 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 dun. That was not a French accent. Talk like that in France, you take your life in your own hands. What's the password to the Louvre? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's the same password for my luggage. Oh man. Okay.
Spaceballs.
Spaceballs. Whoa, whoa. That's the same password as my luggage.
Which we're still supposed to get a Spaceballs too, right?
Yeah, they just started the shooting because they did a first shoot day that made fun of the first shooting for Episode 1, Phantom Menace. This is pretty funny. They did a similar like cast photo where like they had like fancy bougie food and it was like the Spaceballs ones was like Hot Pockets. It was pretty cool. Yeah, it's I want to be excited for 2. I just hope that they don't. You know what I mean? Like 1 was just so good.
I felt the same way about Happy Gilmore, but they delivered.
Yeah, they did. Happy Gilmore 2. Dude, I cannot believe the amount of like cameos that were in that movie. Okay, I cannot find the screws. Oh, they're there. Okay, we got our screws. AMD bracket we can put back in here.
Idle squirrel fell asleep watching it.
Oh, really?
Which one? Spaceballs or
Spaceballs or Happy Gilmore
Happy
2?
Gilmore?
Eminem was my favorite in that movie.
Yeah.
Okay. It's all good. You know what? Honestly, Idle Squirrel, not everybody can be perfect, dude. We can all strive to be better. So has anyone bought a pumpkin pie or eggnog yet?
I have both. There's also a pumpkin cheesecake at Costco that's quite bonkers.
Somebody said that they need to invent a version of Costco for people who know how to walk. Like, as if like people like
Or keep their carts with them.
yeah, or keep their carts with them or whatever it was.
That's my number one complaint.
Like you need to apparently they need a new version of Costco for theirs because just people just don't know how to Costco. Like that's like a thing, I guess.
There's a whole YouTube video on Costco etiquette that I quite appreciate.
I don't think anybody's watched it.
Yeah.
You know what we got in Seattle, which I actually got to take to some friends last night, was Voodoo Donuts. So we actually had, because there's a Voodoo Donuts in Bellevue now. And so we ordered the Voodoo Donuts and ate them at Rooted last night, and it was amazing. And then, dude, they are so good. I think I have diabetes from them, but they are.
Do they do the Portland style?
Oh yeah,
donuts in Bellevue?
Oh yeah, they're in Bellevue. So they just opened one up in Bellevue. So we actually have a Voodoo Donuts in Seattle now, and it's available in Bellevue. Yeah. So I guess I forgot there is something between now and Christmas, right? And I was like, why do people talk about pumpkin pie? They're talking about Thanksgiving. Because I think isn't Christmas like November 1st to November 23rd, and then you'd have 24th is Thanksgiving, and then the 25th to December 25th is Christmas. So there's like a 1-day break from Christmas. Yeah, I think that's true. I think that's how it works. All right, so now I got to figure out this too. Okay, so this needs to go into this, and then so I'll have this go to this, and then I can daisy chain this into this. Okay, so this is why I needed this. Okay, now I got to start thinking through all of how this is all going to connect together, guys. So I got one short one here. I got two short ones because we have two things we got to go together here. So this one is going to go through here.
There's so many funny reels about Mariah Carey melting. You know,
oh yeah, she's already
thawing.
Yeah, she's already started. Oh, she's like thawed now, dude. Thanksgiving, I mean, Halloween's over. Mariah Carey's out in full force.
There's one that I saw that was like edited to be in line with Twister.
Oh, really?
97. It was hilarious. Pretty funny.
Maybe I just gotta do this. Maybe this would be the better way. Okay, that looks good. There's a lot of room back here to do your CPS cables, which is actually pretty cool. I feel like Corsair is just, it's like they pay attention. It's like they actually build in their own cases. Amazing. I have white zip ties, Mighty Ben. But thanks for asking. Thanks for being worried. Okay, so now we have all of our parts kind of in. Whoa. Okay, wow, that was not what I expected to have happen there. I think it's halfway done. Tell them it's upside down. I do actually have a bag of white zip ties.
Gritty Kitty, that's like a pretty crazy tradition you got going on over there.
Okay, there we go. So we got all this. I'm just gonna make sure that we connect everything up before I tighten it all down. That one's good. Okay, so now the next thing is that I'm gonna go ahead and plug this in because I want but I need there should be a longer, it's in here. What's up, Edward? No, the lines won't hit the fan. When it's all said and done, they'll have enough room. And I can, so it should be fine. This is the way Corsair wants it to be installed too. Because of where oh, no! 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 Okay, we're gonna stop that. Oh. That was bad. I almost died. Okay, there we go. these are the little cables. So this one is the one I needed for this. Okay. So I need to take this off. There we go.
Corsair design.
Yep. Okay. Okay, now I need this one. Yep, there we go. I think it's like this, right? There we go. Okay, there we go. Okay. I could probably just do it. Okay, I'm gonna put this on the ground. Try and do it the other way, but. Okay. Okay, getting our AIO installed. There we go. And then what we'll do to fix this is what we always do. You figure out where the fans are gonna, once you know where the tubes are gonna hit, you just move the fan and it's fine. There you go. Now I need to move this to the other side, which I did not want to do. There we go. And then we'll have this go up and over. Push this in like this. There we go. Come on, give me the cable I want. Give me the angle. Give it a little bit more, come on. Get in your hole. Are you too good for your home? There we go. There you go. we go. Okay, cable's there. I think it actually makes more sense to bring it down. Okay. Okay, sorry, that was some focused Robey there. Making sure our focus was in the stuff and things. I don't know what I'm saying. Bring this down. Maybe it's more like that is what we want. Okay, so I think now that those are all wired in, I can actually finish screwing in our AIO. Focused Robey's at Lake Life. Thank you for the sub. How we doing likes on YouTube? Okay, guys, we got to get it. We're getting close. We have more than enough people here. There we go. That song is, that's the dance Andrew taught me. Lucky's supposed to do dance lessons with me. We're supposed to learn the Macarena. I don't know, I have no idea. What's your top dance move, Lucky? Like if you're, what's the top one that you're like, when you, is it the shopping cart? Are you like the sprinkler? Like what's like your top dance move?
The lawnmower. The
lawnmower, you know what I mean? Thank you, Uwe. The sidestep, the triple, wait, what? I was like, wait. The pirate dance?
What was that one where you would like grab your ankle and then the back of your head and you'd like...
The sprinkler?
No.
No, I don't know. That sounds like something that we shouldn't talk about on a family-friendly show.
And you basically try to like put your elbows together and like, yeah, it was wild. I used to do that one pretty consistently.
It didn't sound like a real dance move, dude. I think it's like somebody was playing a game on you, trying to joke on you.
No, because one of your hands has to grab your ankles.
Come on. Like a weird bird flap. I'm just curious, like what's people's like go-to, what's people's go-to dance moves, you know what I mean? 'Cause I feel like we should start showing some of those off on the show, you know what I mean? The funky chicken. Mounting the, I also dabble with the mounting the fans move. Is that like, no, it's like, I don't even know, like what would be the mounting the fans move? Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know that move. It kind of looks like the sprinkler, though. I feel like there's probably like an AIO installation version, you know what I mean? Like an AIO installation move. Like we should come up with like some really good like PC dance moves.
I enjoy a good Napoleon Dynamite, even Rick Astley.
Never gonna lift you, or that looks, the Rick Astley looks a lot like the Liz Lemon too. Yeah, So she's like, let's workshop them, right? But like you could do like the screwdriver, the AIO, you know what I mean? The backwards fans. Lifting the case. You know, and you got the, like, it's almost like Hammer Time. You just want the big funky video, you know what I mean? Okay, so we got all those in. Working on the tubes here. It semi-spins. Might do like a little bit. So these will be up. So it should be okay, we'll figure it out. Okay. The rear fan is always my favorite, but then when you get it working, it's great. I like the hoses that way, personally. Okay, so there's all the screws. Now we just gotta figure out how to get this. Okay, so this one, I might wanna move this one to, okay, so this one is gonna come out. This is for the, okay, so this one is going to come out right there. There it is. Huh? That's okay. I know one move we won't be doing. This is the ram clicks move is, or maybe it's just, you know, I'm just saying, the lazy, like it's basically Blondie's wrong, you know what I mean? It's called the Blondie's wrong move. Okay, so up here at the top, they actually have these really great channels for running iCUE link cables, which I think is rad. Why this iCUE link cables, there we go. Okay, so there's our iCUE link cables now. Okay, so the AIO and all that stuff is all hooked up. Now we just gotta figure out how to daisy chain into this. There's a ram click. I think that's a good move, guys, come on.
It'd be weird without a table though. Like you're just doing it in the air.
You just see somebody in the back of the club going. Come on, that would be so good. I'm gonna use that later in the club. Dude, it's gonna hit. It's gonna hit. I mean, it'll probably take like, I don't know, 6-7 months to to pop off, and I'm just telling you, you guys don't even know. Security. Okay, so now I gotta figure out how to get this cable. So this one has gotta go around, but it's like in a like a groove. Maybe I need to flip this so it's, I can't terminate that. So like this one is gonna go down or over. So this comes down, but I could, so I think what we want, I just gotta think through these other cables here, guys. I think it goes like this. I think that's the right option, and then it comes down off of, I think we need to move this one cable. Let me just, oops, shot that way up. Okay, so I need this one to disconnect here. Because I want this to use for the... There we go. Unfortunately, all that cable management I did in the back is a little bit undone, but that's okay. Okay. Okay, so we're going to put this one up here. There we go. Okay, so there's that one. Okay, and then this, I just need a short one to go from here to, from the front to the back. Luckily, they gave me so many
From the window to the wall.
Huh?
What?
No, I don't know. Okay. So this one can go to, I need one that goes from here to here. Is that going to be long enough? Do I have enough length there? That's going to be too long. I need longer than that. This one will work though. Okay, so this one's going to go right here. Always a little figuring out where the things are going to go. It's going to go down and through. That's going to go around and down here. Okay, that takes care of this one. Okay, there's this. I'll take care of that one. And then I just need here to here, but I don't think I need, this is definitely not quite long enough, so I need a little bit of a longer cable. Let's see what I got here. I think this is the one I use. Yeah. Oh, this one might be perfect. Okay.
Shogun Lefty says that the lower fan should be rotated because of the, probably because of the RGB.
Rotated?
Yeah, that line in the front.
Oh, yeah, I can, well, I can't, because I can't do, there's no way to plug, if I rotate it, there's no way to plug in, maybe I can do that? Yeah, it looks, oh, that might work, okay. Might be okay. I'll see if, I think I can screw that in. It just doesn't have, it's barely enough room to get the lock in there. Yeah, you can't connect the iCUE link, unfortunately, and run it that way. See this right here? This right here, it blocks it from being able to connect right there. So, and because of that, you can see that the screw doesn't go all the way in. So it has to be, if I ran it and it terminated here, but it doesn't terminate here. there's no, the termination would have to be here for it to go like and be terminate here. But the problem is that if I did that, I have no way. I'd have to run a different cable to here, which maybe I could do. So let me see if I can work with that and make it work that way. So if I do that, then it would work, but this needs to come to a different spot. I don't know if I have, let me try. Which I think this cable will work for. So essentially have to plug this cable in here at the end. I will try and make it look the way it needs to be. Yay, we'll do the giveaway. Actually, go ahead and run the giveaway now, Blondie. You still have the other giveaway. Okay, so let me see if this has enough room. I think that's fine, yeah. Okay, if I do it that way, then it all works. Okay, so that works. Now they're all hooked up. It's a magnet thing. It's like the magnet on this is too. There we go. Okay, there we go. Okay, now we got the magnets. Okay, there we go. Be able to put those in. Make sure I have enough screws. I do. Okay, perfect. Okay, there we go. We got all the lights in the right way now.
And the RGB is going to show.
Yeah, and the RGB is going to show the way you want it to.
That's great.
Thank you for pointing that out, because I would have probably missed that detail. There we go. Now, we're actually very close to this build being done. Just there's always that little bit of planning that has to go into the getting the AIO to do what it needs to do and all that sort of stuff. But now we can do the cable management for iCUE. There we go. And I'm gonna see if I can do this. Ow. America the Free, thank you very much, dude. Appreciate the $20. Okay, so now, just need to make sure these cables are hidden, which they are. That ones are down there hidden. Okay, so now we just need to clean it up in the back. And we are good, guys. Thank you very much, guys. Okay, now we can move on. We have accomplished our goal. The build is doing so well. Okay, so I need one small cable from this one. There's another cable back there, but
It's doing all right.
it's looking good, dude. Okay, get that in there. This in here.
Forget about it, Braxel. Not gonna happen.
What?
He's asking for $50 again. I think that's hilarious.
You can keep dreaming, Braxel. Keep going. I believe in you, buddy. Don't let a no be a no. Wait.
The problem is if I pay him $50, then he's gonna ask for 100. You know?
Yeah, dude. Okay, there we go. That's in. Oops, forgot the screws. Going in. It's looking good. And it's like, it's now, the iCUE link is kind of like one of those things that you just, it's like a little bit of a mini puzzle. It's like a mini boss. And when you get it all done, you're like, okay, I'm at the spot where I can throw a GPU and PSU and call it a day. But I gotta cable manage it here. Okay. So one thing I gotta do here, so this is the little mini cable for the iCUE link. So it's gonna come right up here, and then Brian, you're gonna have to kind of, it's this little gray one at the top here. Let's go to top down actually. You might be able to see it with top down. Yeah, you can see it right here. There you go. It's gonna plug into that one right there, Brian. That's where it plugged in. So I plugged it in right there. You can see it, moving the cable. So it's like the gray CPU plug right there. So that's where I plugged it in. And then that is then gonna move. I'll plug it down from top down here in a sec, but let's go to top down and do our last cable management before we go into PSU and GPU and all that stuff. Grab some water, do a stretch. Do a stretch. I don't know what stretch that was, but it felt like the right maneuver. 1 minute left on the giveaway, guys. Alan Turner, thank you for the sub. Okay. Okay. Time to get this build finished. Okay, so we need to have this go down to over here. So what I can do, which I think the right solution is, have enough maneuvering power here. We're gonna hide this as best we can. Threading a needle here. So that's gonna go right here. Pretty sure it goes like that. Maybe it goes this way. There it is. Okay. Oops. So disconnect this for a second. Okay. And then what we're going to do there we go. Mini baby cable, that's right. We're just gonna like try and see, make sure this cable just doesn't show really as best we can. Okay. Take a little black zip tie. Yes, I know I'm using a black zip tie because it's for a black cable. Congratulations to our winner.
.500 shared viewers there for a second.
Yeah, it does this weird like snap thing where it goes down and then it goes back up. There we go. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna shove this in like that. Look at that. See? Now it's hidden. Boom. Can't even see that cable now. Look at that. I love it. Okay, so now for this one, this one's gonna go right here. And that's gonna come down. We can do this one. Probably use this to like use this to tuck in. There we go. You're going to do something to just basically make this look as straight as humanly possible. Okay, perfect. And for this one, okay. We're getting there, guys. Now we're just doing our little bit of cable work here. There we go. Into this one and zip tie this in. Come on. There we go. Okay. And we got that, so we just got to do these last little bits here. So I got to figure out this cable. This is the last little kind of, this is our, so I should try and hide if I can. I don't know if I can. Oop, maybe no, because you really want these to be down here. But I should zip tie. Boom, boom, boom. This is going to be the hardest. That one's going to be the hardest cable to kind of hide here. And that one I can hide behind here, which is fine. So let's put some zip ties on these things real quick just to seal them in. There we go. There we go. Takes care of this one for now. Ooh, maybe that. I don't know if, I gotta see. I don't think the PSU will. Maybe that'll work for the PSU, but I don't think so. You have to see if I can get the PSU, because that'll hide that nicely, and then the only cable I have left to hide is this one. There we go. There actually is 8 down here at the bottom. And I might be able to get more PSU room out of this as well. Is doing this, which will give me more room here. I can do this for this one. So that should be, and what we're doing is just cable managing down here at the bottom. And that should have enough give to get the PSU in there. I'm just going to pull this one in. Just want to make sure these are sideways so you can't really see them. The cable, there we go. And we'll do one more right here around this. And then we have all of our cables kind of clean and hidden. Okay. There we go, guys. We're ready for GPU and PSU at this point. Boom. Nice, I like it. Looks, there you go. There's the back. Looks super clean. Which I think looks nice. It's very angular and all that sort of stuff. So, yeah. All right, let's get our GPU in. And then we'll do our other little bit of cabling that we have left. And getting there, guys. It's at the very end now. Thank you for your patience. Got a 2-slot GPU for this. Nice thin one, but it still look really nice in here. There we go. Oh, looking good. This actually has all the sag bracket stuff to support too. But actually, like, you just build the sag bracket, I think, or no? I don't remember if this is the build one or.
Yeah, it's a freestanding one.
Oh, it is a freestanding one. But I have like the silver one, so maybe we do. Well,
you have the built-in one in the case.
Oh yeah, never mind. Duh. Good point. Yeah, the sag. Thank you for reminding me. Thank you, Landsworth. Thank you, everybody. There we go. Put all that in there. Grab. Now what we're going to do is just take all of our little plastic pieces off. There we go. I like how somebody's like, and we went. All right, I wanted to take a quick moment because we have a lot more people here than normal, but I just want to let people know we still have a couple more giveaways that are happening today. The first one is we're giving away a Maker 75 keyboard. So I showed the other one. So here's another one that I built. I actually have a couple of them here. So the Maker 75 are Corsair's custom. It's their custom keyboards. They're 75, so we've been building them. Different ones every week. They have 4 different switches to choose from. They have the Pulse MXs, the Matrix, the Pulse Thockeys, and then they have some linears, and we're going to be playing with their kind of faster ones next week. But what we're giving one of these away today. Basically, the person gets to choose. They get an LCD module. They get to choose their base. And they get to choose their keycaps as well. So this one is I forgot the name off the top of my head. I don't know if anybody at Corsair could help me, just because but I'm really a big fan of it. I think it's a Nebula, but maybe I might be wrong there. And then we just have the white ones as well. But we're going to be giving one of these away, worldwide giveaway. So these are about a $250 plus sci-fi, dark sci-fi, you're right. $250 keyboards that we're going to be giving away, that you can either get pre-assembled or have them come together. And they're very nice. So we're going to be giving one of those away. That's a worldwide giveaway we're happening today. So we'll be drawing that at some point in time during the show. And then the other thing I wanted to bring up as well is the worldwide giveaway for the Falcon Northwest, Corsair Vanguard, and Corsair Saber, sorry. Basically, this is a worldwide giveaway. All you got to do is you got to be watching. Watching earns you points through things like subscriptions, follows. If you're a subscriber, you get 2 times the points as you watch. Every 10 minutes, you basically get either 10 or 20 points. And you can enter to win this beautiful Core Ultra 7 265K / RTX 5080 build. The entire bundle is bundled worth just under $5,000. We're going to be showing this off next week, so you guys will see it. It's actually been customized as well, which is actually really cool. And the way that you do that is just link your Twitch to your Streamlabs, and then that'll allow you to essentially basically start earning points and getting tickets. And then we'll be drawing a winner at the end of the month. We'll be doing 3 of these. So for the first 2, we'll be giving away a frag box, and then in January for my birthday month, we'll actually be giving away a Tiki. So all you got to do is watch. You've seen people doing subs, tips, all that sort of stuff. That helps too. And a huge shout out to Falcon Northwest and Corsair for sponsoring those 3 giveaways that are going to be happening in the month of November. We'll draw at the end another one in December, and then another one in January. So yeah, and then again, just go to Streamlabs, make sure that your points are going and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, just watch and win. That's the way that it essentially goes. So yeah, 2 amazing giveaways that you can, one that's happening today, and then another one that happens at the end of the month, and you can be a part of. And so we'll be drawing the winner on that. All you got to you can be either in Corsair or on my channel for the winning the Maker 75. And dude, those keyboards are awesome. DMAP, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. And then again, if you have your Prime sub, drop your Prime sub. That immediately starts doubling your earned points. We're not entirely sure if it gives you the 500 points, but it does double your points. You're earning twice as many, and it doesn't cost you anyway. It's a free sub. So drop that, and then you're essentially good to go. And it is worldwide. US shipping is covered, but if you enter overseas, you have to cover your tariffs and your customs and your shipping. So that's the way that whole thing works. So anyway, we're going to start the peel now and finish out our build. I'm like trying to find where to peel this. I know there's a peel back here. I can see it. Okay, here. I found some. Thank you very much, Sleepwalker, for the subscription. And then we just got finished giving away. Thank you very much for everybody who got us to the 150 likes. Oh. Yeah, it's the thinner one, yeah. This is their SFF white one, which I thought would be cool to do a debut of. There we go, there's that. I think there's one more peel in the back, but how I do that peel? Anybody knows? Maybe? Okay, yeah, there it is. Boom. Look at that, dude. That is a pretty... Oh, there's one more peel. Feels like there's a peel right there. Maybe, yeah. Okay, there we go. Now we have all the peels. Now the fan blades didn't have peels. I did look at those. I'll check again. Okay, I'll check the fan blades one more time, but I don't think they actually had a peel. Nope, they don't look like they do. Okay, there we go, guys. Peels are done. We need 2 slots, which is nice. There we go. Okay. See, that one didn't even have a sound, dude. Okay, there we go. Getting that in. All duds. It's not Corsair's fault. Right, Gigabyte. Be like, what the heck? No clicks. Okay, that's in. Okay, just making sure our fan blade spins. I might have to do this. What I want to do here. I need this. You can eventually train these. That's okay. Okay, cool. Let's do our PSU. Shift PSU, last part of the build. Okay. 1,000 watts of power, by the way, in this. 1,000 watts of power. Okay. More white. 1,000 gigawatts of power. Ultimate power. Yeah, there you go. Okay, I'm gonna grab these. So this one, which is interesting, we can actually put in before we do the build. There we go. Which is pretty cool because the PSU shroud is basically good to go and all the cables are going to be on the side. And you don't have to put in the other PSU things because it has them, but we'll go ahead and install a couple. There we go. Okay, perfect. Okay, so now what we need to do, guys, is we need to install our little cables. Do it one at a time and just start cable managing here. First one is going to be our SATA here. Actually, it'll be a PSU right here. And that one is going to be for this cable, which is our PCIe for our GP, or for our, I'm trying to think of like the best way to do this. I think maybe just doing that, right? There we go. There we go. Okay, that takes care of that one. There's our power. Next up, let's get our 24 pin. Then we have our CPU. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and route this in. Ugh. Okay, there we go. Now we just need this to be cable managed. Key thing here is just making sure that this stays at the right. We want it at 90 degrees, right? And the rest of these we can kind of stack into our there we go. There we go, and this one. Come on, there we go. There we go. Okay, so that keeps that nice and clean. This looks good. All right, next up, we need our CPU. I think this is not CPU. There it is, CPU. And this one should be a home run. Okay, here we go, up here. Ugh. This one you might be best to shoot it from the top, because it's actually going to be up here. There we go. Okay, so that's plugged in. Now we're going to cable manage that into this little side bit here. There we go. There we go. And then one more down here. Guys, we're almost done. Just making sure. The thing is I feel like this is one of those times where people could be like, oh, let's just rush it and get it on, but why do that? You know what I mean? Let's get it all the way finished, you know? Make it look good. Don't want to rush pretty. My 2 cents, but I know I'm not always in the minority. I mean, I'm not always in the majority. Some people are just like, dude, just finish it, man. But if you take your time, it ends up looking better. Okay, how does that look up here? You can't even see it from the front, can you? Nope, it's like completely hidden. There you go. Okay, we have one more cable to go, guys. And that is the GPU. And we'll have all the cables. And that's this one right here. Okay. Okay, run that through here, just down and in, slowly. Dude, why you gotta make this hard? Come on. There we go. No. How did you do that? Crud. hitting this other cable at the same time that there we go. Okay. Slowly we finagle this very hard cable. There we go. There we go. I might, just for the sake of keeping these. Where is my? There we go. That'll make sure that the fan spins and the cable's off, which is great. Hides that kind of uglier cable too. Okay, now, last little bit of cable here. Oh, my top down decided to do its kaput real quick. Plus I needed to stretch up, I guess. Ugh. All right. There we go. And okay, so let's do this now. Okay, so this is all we have left. It's just these cables. These are for the graphics. I'd much rather like try and push this. Oh shoot. Just want to make sure that's straight. Nope. Dang it.
Brexel says the Corsair fan on the very bottom does not have the Corsair logo showing like the AIO fans.
The Corsair fan.
Is it like those added?
What are you talking about?
Maybe he's talking about the clip things that have on the AIO part. Like these things?
Oh, that's because they're different. These are different fans. These are RX fans. The bottom ones are LX fans. I just need that very, very tight, which is what I want. There we go. Yeah, they're different fan types. Okay, so there it is, guys. The build and even the back. There we go, finished cable management there. Clean in the back as well. So, keeping clean angles, all that sort of stuff. Okay, let's clean up our space and then we'll do our zip tie count. Well, I mean, one Lucent, that's pretty awesome. I'm also guessing that you didn't build it in 2 hours and 31 minutes. If I had more time, there was a couple things I would choose, but all in all, like, it's still, I mean, like, for doing it in this amount of time, why didn't you use angle connections? Why didn't you use angle connectors for the graphics card? I don't like you're talking about the 90 degrees that come off of that? I mean, again, it's completely a choice, right? But again, one of the things is I try very hard not to use anything that is not a direct connect between the CPU, between the power supply and the GPU. So all in all, especially when you use higher end GPUs, it's better to not use connectors. And so that's why I decided not to. Honestly, I don't mind the standard connections off of this, but again, it really comes down to what you like. And I'm actually just really glad that you actually spent the time like doing your build, right? Because again, all in all, like this is still an incredibly clean build, given that what I did in 2.5 hours. Yeah. One zip tie near Velcro strap at top. Oh, I see it. You're right. So. And dude, feel free to start your own. If you, yeah. I mean, feel free to start your own YouTube channel too, dude. I'm just saying, like, it's all in all, it just really comes down to, it's one of those things that I like it when, understanding what I've done in the amount of time, and I'm not offended at all, right? It's just one of those things that, like, there are always going to be people who are better than me. I just know that for what we did in 2.5 hours, to get it to look this way is fine, yeah. Is it heavy? No, not really. So, it's, I mean, it's not the lightest build, but it's not terribly heavy. All right, let's get the zip tie count done, and then we'll put the rest of the build together so we can do the will it post. Ugh. Yeah, I mean, I wish I had an RM and E, but it was cool to get to use the shift PSUs because I do like the cables on the RMs a little bit better, but it's still gonna look really clean. And I'm okay. I wish I had a different solution to pull this off, but I just like the hoses this way. When it's all lit up and stuff, you won't see it, so it'll be fine. All right, let's do our zip tie count. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 20. So it's even today. 20. Even. There you go. Braxel, that I'm not sure. I'm sure there's an ability to get a replacement. I used one black one for the hidden cable that I did in the back that you cannot see. Okay, let's get the stuff back on here. First, starting with the top. And then we're going to do the side here. Okay. There's the side, which is neat. Okay, let's do the, and then we'll do the back over here, and we'll put the glass on once we get it all lit and stuff like that. There we go. Okay, so the build is put together now. Now let's get all the other stuff gone. Thank you very much, man. I'm glad I'm looking good.
He's married.
Oh yeah, there we go. That's another song that's weird. Okay, and let's throw this in here. There we go. And then you know what? Let's, for the sake of fun, let's use one of the Maker 75 keyboards. Oh, okay. Hold on one sec. I think this is it. Yeah. Okay, there you go. 1 second, I'm gonna grab it. Ugh. It's ready, guys. It's got the lights on and ready to go. I'm just gonna throw the mouse in here. Use our M75 wireless with this. Okay, here we go. I just did this. There it goes. Okay, cool. There we go. It's in wireless mode. We're ready to go. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, all the fans went. That's usually a good sign. Oh, there we go. I just got to wait for it to do all of its stuff here. There it is, guys. It looks good. Ooh, that's a solid pan, dude. Oh, and it is post if you want to hit capture real quick. And we are posted. Let's turn on DOCP here. There we go. Okay, and this is another one of those really weird songs. It's a beaut, Clark. Thanks, Figment. And now we're gonna wait for it to do its memory training, and then we'll go from there. I think it looks great. Honestly, it looks really, really good. It's lit. Oh, I'm glad, Tat Daddy. I turned on DOCP. I just turned on the its memory training now. It just takes a little while. Memory training on AMD just takes its time. That is a pretty build. The all white. It looks really good. Still waiting for still doing its thing. I will say one of the things I've learned about sometimes with these builds is like turning them off. Then they'll train, but I'll give it a little bit more time. Oh, no, it just did. Okay, it's doing it's keep going. I'm watching these lights right here. There it goes, it says green, and there it goes, it's posting. Okay, we're through. Sometimes you just gotta be patient. Okay, and there we go. Now we just gotta wait for the GPU to initialize. There it goes. Question is, where's my mouse? There we go. I think I saw it. Oh, I hit the button again. That's where I'm seeing the mouse. This. I wonder if I'm plugging in the wrong. I'm gonna plug in a control. Okay. There we go. Okay, so let's go to, it's getting all its stuff here. Let's go to display center, display settings. Let's duplicate the displays. Keep these changes. Change it to 125. We're at 1440p, which is perfect. Okay, let's open up iCUE. You didn't install it. Okay. Dang it. There we go. Let's install iCUE. And the thing is that the thing is you don't actually, I mean, for the keyboard and stuff like that, you don't need to do it, but for iCUE Link, we actually obviously need it, yes. There we go. No, this build is just to show off the case. This is not for a customer. Nope, this is just to make you to make you see it. And by the way, Blue Punk, thank you very much for the sub. And congratulations, now you're earning 2 times the points while watching the build. Oh man, I can understand that, I've got to. You just download it from CPU ID, Braxel. You need to make sure you're downloading it from the right place. Okay, waiting for that now. Let's make sure that this is going. Boom, boom, boom. I feel like purple. You're like, okay, listen, buddy. Let's do library. We'll do ready to play, include streamable games, get rid of that. And then we're gonna switch to log out. This is our test account. Waiting for it to let me log in again. There it is. There we go. There we go. Okay, so let's go to library. We should have Cyberpunk on here. I don't know why it's updating, but it does this like every time. Okay, so let's close that. Let's restart now for this. And then we'll do the updates and then get all this other stuff. The GPU has like no lights on it, does it? It just is white. It's actually kind of nice.
Got arrow.
Oh, so and I like that the arrow is just white. Okay, perfect.
Good.
No, Supra, it's getting way, way better. And I do know, you know, from the thing is it's something they continue to work on to make better and better. But now you have the option, at least with the Corsair, like keyboards and mice, to use their driver hub, which it doesn't require any software at all. Okay, but for iCUE Link, which is the stuff that we're using here, we have to use iCUE. Oh, nice, Sergeant. Nobody liked it. Okay, here we go. Popping open. Now it's gonna get find all of our stuff. And we're good. Oh, the battery on this is not doing well. So it sees it. So why are you not connected to it, right? Am I on the wrong? I see the mouse here. Okay, let's just go to, for now. Okay, let's go to home. Let's try abstract. There we go. Let's just makes it easy. I like the murals anyway. We also have interstellar. That's a lot of movement. And then they have liquid. That's a lot of movement. I just feel like abstract is like nice. It's like a nice even glow, don't you think? Brian's staring off into space, I'll be honest. I think he's staring off into space, I'm not sure. I like the look of that.
The MOBO is still rainbow.
Oh yeah, that's right, because I gotta do armory crate. And I could make that like a, what color should I make the MOBO to mix next? So let's go to update center. Nothing to check, nothing there. Okay, cool, RSync. We'll just do static, and like if you do like a pink, right? Almost, right? What do you think? Yeah. How's that look? Nobody can see it. We're in small screen. I think that looks good. I think that looks good. I think that's using the murals and stuff like that, that's like a nice looking build, right? It's just a nice, clean, yeah, I like that. Okay, so this one, which one is this one? Okay, now, okay, let's do this. be paired, but it's not paired. There we go. Okay, I can charge this. Okay. Okay, let's look at the screen here, and we'll make it this one. Yeah, I like this. I like. We'll do that one. Yeah, save. Okay, cool. Now we got all of our. Now it's all ready. Okay, so you guys ready to see temps? You kind of showed it off. It's good. Yeah, yeah. Okay, let's do our temps here. So we're gonna put our glass on. Ugh. I can see the little, there you go. There it is. Ooh. And that glass is like, the curved glass looks so good. There you go. Yeah, that glass looks so good. Okay, so let's check we're gonna check our temperatures, and then we're gonna show airflow, and then we'll go from there. So let's open up, there's that. There's your Ryzen 7. It's sitting at 34 degrees, so I'm not expecting that to be bad at all. Oops, not control panel. Let's go to Cinebench. That didn't get installed either. It looks good, right? Okay, here we go. Okay, so we're gonna go to accept. Let's see how our temps are, and then we'll show you airflow as well. File, advanced. I expect this to run beautifully. Starting our 10 there. $82. It is not spinning up very loud. 83. And it's gonna stay at 83. Yeah. It's not even, hold on. I'm gonna stop this real quick because the cooling on this is like, I think it's just because of this. Hold on. Cooling. Yeah, it's balanced. Let's just put it on extreme for now. Okay, I guess we got to do it here. I just want to see what it does when it's like maxed, right? Not that it was like having a problem, but. So there goes all the speed up. Okay, so now we're going to hit start. And it's still crazy quiet. Oh, look at that. 58. Okay, there it is, 81. But still, like it's at 81, so it's gonna be around the same. So it was actually spinning. It's just really quiet, which is crazy. So 82, 83. Okay, let's show airflow though. Okay, so it's gonna be pulling. So we're gonna be pulling air from the back and from the bottom here. So you can see that going right up into the AIO, right? Which is no problem there. And then we are going to get some airflow from the bottom. You'll see that pull in through the fans. Like even the fans there, right? You're seeing airflow even pulled into under those. So you can see all of the air is actually coming through. It is pulling airflow. That's actually pretty crazy what it was doing on the floor there. But yeah, pulling lots of airflow directly, so feeding the AIO and everything else too, right? So, which is actually cool. And then it looks like temp-wise, when we jump back to this, it's staying 85 the whole time, so 84, 85. So we still have about 10 degrees of headroom here on this 9800X 3D. Yeah, we want to show. I mean, we want to show performance. We want to show like performance and airflow and all that stuff to show you how the air is going through and all that stuff. I don't remember what the name of. Do you remember the name of this thing? We have a link for it. We'll make sure we get it.
It's a Genie Smoke Ninja.
Yeah, Genie Smoke Ninja. Yeah. So, okay, well, there's temps. Everybody, let's say goodbye to Brian. Everybody say bye, Brian.
Bye, Brian Van.
Okay, so Brian's taking off. We're gonna go to gameplay temps. So we have everything there. I'm gonna go back to balanced here on this.
Braxley, you still owe me $50.
And Braxley, you owe Brian $50. Okay. Okay, so we're back at balanced here. So let's go to, let's throw in GPU tweak just because we want to show gaming temperatures. I like it just because it's easy to set up. There we go. So you just have to wait for this. And finish this out. There we go. And then we're gonna let that go and go from there. And Brian, feel free to just take off because I know you have the show tonight. No, we've already done it for this one. Getting the install done, just letting this finish. Okay guys, so while we're waiting for this, don't forget, while we're waiting for this install to finish, don't forget, we're gonna go ahead and start the Maker 75 giveaway now before we get into, we have a little bit of time, so we're gonna start that right now. Also, don't forget, you can still get in on the PC giveaway. So again, just make sure that you link your Stream Elements count to make sure that that's good to go and all that sort of stuff. Dude, Victor, it works quickly. That's what I like. It's just easier to set up. It's not necessarily the best, but it works really well for showing GPU temps and stuff like that. I'm not recommending, but for just getting a quick OSD, that's why we do it. So there we go. And exclamation point Maker 75. We're giving away a build. A Maker 75 keyboard, which you guys have been seeing me use. And then don't forget subbing all that stuff for the PC. The main giveaway is still up for grabs as well, guys. And that's going to be going for another month. And okay, that Maker 75, remember this is worldwide as long as Corsair ships to that location. So. Just letting it finish. There we go. A good view there as we get to the there we go. Turning on our OSD real quick. Come on, turn on the OSD. There we go. Okay, OSD's on. Let's just preview it real quick, make sure it works. And guys, do not use alt accounts. The one thing I will say is that's what ended up happening last time is people were using alt accounts to cheat and stuff like that. So please use one account to enter, okay? Yeah. Yeah. If you do that, I mean, like we do find out and then like you do forfeit and then we'll have to give it away to somebody else, right? So we want to make sure that this is going, everybody has fair chances. That's what we're working for here, guys. Okay, let's jump into, just check our GPU temps. Okay. Going here. Steam settings, why is it doing? Ready to play should not include streamable games. Okay, we're gonna let that finish. I mean, yeah, I'm kind of with you guys. It's like just let it kind of happen. Oh, look at that. We have a hype train. Faith makes a way. Look, can we get a level 5 hype train? Maybe we'll add another giveaway if we get to level 5. Let's maybe if we get to level 5, guys, we'll add another gift card giveaway. So we just got to get to level 5. Plus, that gives you extra entries towards getting giveaways and all that sort of stuff too. And you get bonus entries for the PC giveaway. Hey, Gritty Kitty, he's getting there. 80%. We got 5 minutes left, guys. Koala dropping another 100 points, getting some extra ones there. We got a shared one there. Well, I mean, like, we also have our stuff, too. The doctor. That's how we caught it, right? We're at 2 minutes. We got 85%. Let's see if we can get a level 5 hype train going. Thank you, Hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate. Wow, Sleepwalker dropping 5 gifted subs, dude. There it is, level 1 achieved. That should be on the way to level 2. Where are we at now? We're waiting to see. Yeah, and remember, oh, level 2, there it is, Landsworth dropping 5 gifted subs. There it is, level 2 achieved. And remember, Prime subs, if you drop those are free. They get you extra entries towards the PC giveaway. And there it is, Lake Life 951 dropping 5 more gifted subs. We're at 4. We got to finish level 5, guys. We're almost to level 4, which will finish level 4. We got to level 5. Let's see if we can unlock another giveaway. Level 4 already. We're making it. Thanks for the follows too, guys. We're just waiting for the download for Cyberpunk anyway. We can do it, guys. Oops, Sleepwalker dropping 2 100 bits right there. Some of those Prime subs would go. Who won? I'm not dropping frames right now, DG Techno. Ah, Sweetabix. Congratulations, Sweetabix, on winning. That's awesome. So we're going to confirm with Sweetabix, and then we're trying to work on unlocking one more giveaway. That's congratulations, Sweetabix. That's awesome. Whisper Blondie on Twitch. Whisper Blondie on Twitch, Sweetabix. Igor dropping 2. We have 3 minutes left, guys. Got to finish this download anyway, so it's something to do while we're doing the download. Almost into level 5. We got to finish level 5. We're going to finish out this level 4 at 71%. Who's going to get us over? Sweetabix, you won a great keyboard. Is today Happy Guy Fawkes Day? I guess it is. Remember the 5th of November. Electric Yoshi dropping 100 bits. Thank you, Electric Yoshi. Well, you have a nice one now. That's awesome. Oh, DMAT dropping it. There it is. Now we're into level 5. We just got to finish this one, guys. We just got to get Sergeant Nobody dropping 5 gifted subs. Sergeant Nobody dropping 5 gifted subs. We got to be, I think that hits it, and then we'll do another, so we'll do another giveaway just for you guys being awesome. Zenu dropping 5 more gifted subs. Oh my gosh. Dude, the record just shattered there with another one. And there it is. Our shared record has now been shattered. Okay, so, let me think. What can I do? If we can get 19 more, if we can get 19 more subs, that's all I need, 19 more subs, because that's take us to a new level. If we can get 19 more subs, I will double the thing. So we'll go to 50. So we're going to do 15. I'll more than double. I'll go to $50 gift card if we can get 19 more subs, guys. And then we will, 19 more, and then we will double. I will go it to 50, a $50 gift card for that. Let's keep the hype going. Let's see if we can get all the way to 50, guys. You guys are awesome. Let's do an awesome giveaway. Superman, drop it. So drop those Prime subs. There's 18 more. 18 Prime subs, a couple more gifted subs. Zenu dropping another gifted sub. NP dropping 100 bits. There we go. Nice, NP. But right now we'll do 15. We'll do a $15 when this hype train ends, which is like 3 minutes, and then we'll give a 15. But if we can get to, I think if we get through this level, I think it'll actually happen. Then we'll up it. Igor dropping 1 more, so that's 17. We need 17 more. Rainwald, you're awesome. Thank you very much, guys. Jim the Humanoid, thank you very much for the Prime sub. There we go. Appreciate you. We're making records. We're breaking records right now, guys. Just need a few. Let's see what we can do. Keep it going, guys. Look at that. I don't even know what that is that's showing up on the... Let's go. Look at that. Oh, Superman G dropping 5 gifted subs. Dude, we're so close. Okay, no matter what, if we get to level 6, if we finish level 6, I'll give away 25. We'll jump up it to 25. Just get to level 6 and we'll up it to 25, guys. We're so close. Let's just hit that. We'll do 25. If we get another 10 more after that, we'll jump it to 50. Okay, let's go here. Go and play. We're so close. We got 2 minutes, guys. Oh, and there it is. Jobby C dropping it. Kevin Solis dropping his, who's loving a Robeytech build. So there it is. We're literally like, I think, okay, 25, no matter what. So we've unlocked $25. So we'll do a $25 gift card giveaway. Sleepwalker dropping 5 more. Dropping 5 more. Holy moly, you guys. We got it. We're like, I think we're, what, 8 away? I think we're 8 away from the $50, but you guys have unlocked. I mean, that's huge. You guys have been so awesome. So no matter what, we're doing 25. If we can get another 8 in the next 10 or so minutes, or maybe we'll just say, if we hit the next level, then we'll give away 50 and then I'll be done. If we get, I'll be done. You guys don't have to do more. You guys have done so awesome. I feel bad, right? It's been a while since we've had hype trains like this, so can we just get to the next level and we'll do a $50 gift card? You did miss the build because it's done. Now we're testing it. Oh, wait, where's the screen? Okay. I need to open the on-screen. Why was it not showing up here? So Lake Life, that we gave the 15, that usually stacks. So that one stacks. I didn't think that we were, so that's my bad. We shouldn't have given away the 15. So that's why I'm giving more on this one. So it's just the 215 on YouTube we already did. I'm stacking that onto this one. So I'll just do, how about I just stack that onto this? DJ Techno, I have no thoughts on that whatsoever. So if we can get to level 8, then we'll make it 50 and then make it go from there. Yeah, that's on us, guys. Usually we don't get that high. That's our bad. So so my bad. Can we do it and unlock the 50? I'll do 35 no matter what because we'll throw in the lake one, okay? Or we can do 2 25s. You guys make the call if we get the last little bit of this record. 2 minutes and 30 seconds. If we get the last little bit of this record, we can make it 250, 150, or 2 25s. You guys can make the call. Zenu dropping 5 more. Zenu, you're a rock star, my man. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, and there we got the numbers now. We're close. DMAT 5. We're like 2 away, probably. We gotta get it. We're right there. Who's gonna do it? It may introduce frame stutters, but I care more about temps.
Good morning, Night City. Yesterday's body count lottery rounded up to a solid
1 minute 45 seconds, guys.
10 out of Haywood. Thanks to unabated gang wars. 1 officer down, so I guess you're all screwed.
And there it is. Okay, you don't have to give any more. You guys don't have to give any more. You don't. Okay, we'll call it. Okay, so here's the thing. Do the vote while we're doing temps. Do you guys want 2? You guys, I mean, you're amazing, and I know that's weird. You're probably not used to a streamer being, don't give us any more money, but I feel terrible. I feel bad. That's level 7. We got 6, 7, guys. But you guys are amazing. You guys, would you rather let's do a vote. Let's have them run a vote while we do temps here. Do you want to do 2? Do you want to do 2 25s and this will be on Corsair's channel or on Robeytech, so both of them will work. So we'll do, oh man, hype guy, you're killing me. You guys are amazing. So it's the static, I'll fix that. So let's do a poll and you guys can vote. I'll fix that on here, hold on. I know, and I didn't even mean to. Okay, do your vote, guys. And let's check out. So right now, GPU temps are 47, CPU temps 55. So we're gonna go to 2560 by 1440. We're gonna do balanced, DLSS, transformer. We're gonna turn frame generation off. And then, so this will be transformer, balance. We're gonna, actually, let me just make sure I put it on Ray Tracing Ultra. Resolution, we'll do balanced, apply, and then run the benchmark, and let's see how this does. Thank you very much, guys. You are incredible. I really, I'm so grateful. So the vote is happening over at Twitch right now, guys. The vote is happening over at twitch.tv/Robeytech. So, and Corsair, just let us know, just in your type, just let us know. I wish we could run 2 polls, but does the shared chat work? Does the shared polls work for both people? Okay, so it's 53% saying 2 25s. Okay, so we'll do 2 25s. That seems close. I feel like 2 25s. Okay, so here we go, guys. Blondie, go ahead and run one. Let's do exclamation point Corsair for this. Let's just do it. Exclamation point Corsair. We're going to draw 2 winners if that works, Blondie. Oh, you have 2 polls running. Okay, perfect. So let's, oh, if that works for you, Blondie. Blondie's in charge when it comes to that stuff. Hold on, guys. Don't start it yet. Don't start it yet. Don't, because she'll tell you when it goes live. Or you could just, I guess, did it start? I don't know if it started. Okay, guys, stop. Guys, wait. It hasn't happened yet. Hold on. Hold on. So GPU temp was 47, CPU temp was 55. This had 0 problems, running 120 frames per second. So no problem, yeah. It's my bad. That's my bad. I should wait for Blondie to say. What's up, Robey? Yeah. Yeah, solidly cool temps there. And so quiet, dude. It's so quiet in this case. Ceasefire, exactly. Don't push it yet, guys. She'll tell you when. She'll tell you when. Stop. Stop, 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 stop. And guys, stop. I don't think it started yet. Hold on, chat. Hold on. Oh, she told us? Oh, she said go? Okay, sorry, my bad. Exclamation point Corsair, my bad. And then just to remind people what the parts are for this, here we go right here. We have an AMD, oops, let me fix that because it's this one. AMD Ryzen 7 9800X3D, an Asus ROG Strix B850 gaming Wi-Fi, the GeForce RTX 5080 AERO OC, the Corsair MP600 Pro, 2 terabyte, Corsair Vengeance RGB DDR5 32 gigs, Corsair 4500X. This is the LX-R version, and then we have the iCUE Titan 360 RX RGB, and then the RM1000X shift. So those are all the parts that we put inside of this build today. So I'm describing your PC, huh? And this is it. Yeah, this is the build right here that we built. It's beautiful. It looks good. It's cable managed. It's got great temps. It looks so nice. I am very happy. It was a great build. And there it is, guys. Level 8. Level 8 hype train. That's crazy. No, the PC's just to show off. There's no other purpose for it. We will take it apart and use the parts in different stuff. Oops. Hey, Mini-Me, you won 1. Congratulations. And then we'll see who the second person is. I'd like to roll on the PC. Yeah, it's kind of a little bit, it's just the way the glass is, I can move it a little bit and then it doesn't do it as much. Oh, I could have done that, you're right. And then Jim, congratulations to both of you guys. That's awesome, Jim. So this whole PC would be about $3,000 pre-tax. $1 billion pesos. Okay, guys, winners, Whisper, Blondie real quick. Okay, so what's still coming up? Well, if you want another chance to win a PC, yeah, you can join us for Friday. Friday, we're building a PC in partnership with MSI. That's going to be happening on Friday on Intel Live Mod Workshop. We actually have a Corsair version of that coming up here in the next 3 or 4 weeks. So again, huge shout out to Corsair for being a part of today's stream and allowing us to be on their channel, building such an incredible PC and all that sort of stuff. So Friday, noon Pacific time, if you want to join us for that. We have another build on Monday, just a regular build. I think we're going to be doing, I don't know what case or anything like that yet, but Tuesday, keyboards and gaming. Andrew has shipped the Cherry Blossom, so we are going to be doing the white Cherry Blossom. It'll be our last build, our last Maker 75 build. Plus, we're going to be giving away another one of those keys boards. That's Tuesday, 11 a.m. PT for keyboards and gaming. If you want to join myself and Corsair for one more stream. So luckily, it was weird. We had like a full week of Corsair stuff kind of this week with doing the keyboards and gaming yesterday, and then of course the build today. It's Intel shared. Yeah, so it'll be Intel shared. So anyway, guys, that is it for me. Thank you so much for joining me for this long. I hope you had an amazing, amazing time. Again, huge shout out to Corsair for being so incredible to us and the team here at Robeytech. Have an absolutely amazing rest of your evening, and we will see you guys on the next episode on Friday. Bye, guys.